Hey everyone, what's up, and welcome back to the Strike Traders YouTube channel. I hope you all had a great week. Today, right now, the time over here is in India is 10:41 p.m. and it's a Saturday night that I'm making the video. And sadly, as you guys can see on my screen, this video I'm making it with a very heavy and a very regretful heart. And the reason for that is I lost my payout. Right, you must have known that right now by the subtitle or sorry, the thumbnail of the video, but basically I lost my 60,000 rupees payout, which is almost $730. And the reason for that is because I made a fuck up on Friday morning, and due to which I took a string of losses. If you can just go and see over here, you can see the string of losses that I've taken, right? And due to which now I do not have a payout. If I would have just stayed resilient, and if I would have just I would have been disciplined, and I would have traded maybe on Monday. I could have waited for Monday. I could have got my $700 payout. But nonetheless, I am making this video so that you guys can understand how you cannot make this mistake. Now, always remember one very, very important thing. Whenever you're clear to passing a phase one, phase two, or getting a payout, a very important emotion kicks into your system, and that is called desperation. Okay. And desperation can make you things that is not normal and that is abnormal. Now, I'll quickly explain to you how your brain works and what exactly happens when you start going into a losing streak. Okay. Listen to me very carefully because this can potentially change your trading. Now, your brain is a primitive brain. Okay. Ever since the last 5,000, 10,000, or the million years that we have evaluated, from chimpanzees to all the way to humans living in 2025 using MacBooks, iPhones, and every single thing has changed except our brain. Our brain is still the chimpanzee brain that it used to be, million years ago, or 1,000 years ago, or lakhs of years ago. Now, what really happens is whenever you as a trader start getting into a losing streak. So what really happened is I got into a losing trade. I knew that I fucked up, right? I had to get it back in order to make my $125 and in order to lock my payout. So I couldn't control myself and I went into another loss. I went into another profit, and then I into loss, 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 loss. This is where my primitive brain started kicking in. This is where my chimpanzee brain started kicking in. Now, you as a human, you need to understand that for you, losing is equals to death, right? Because in the early times, if you lost from the wild animals, you lost from another human, you die, right? So in trading, that is what kicks in. As soon as you go into a losing streak, your brain will say alarm, 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 and it starts going into the mode where you have to make sure that you're not dying. And to not die, what will you do? You will fight back. But in markets, you can't fight back, right? You have to make sure that you're following the process, you're going with the right risk management, and you're getting to your objective. But what I did instead was I panicked, I flipped, and I took a couple of losses. Until here it was still fine, but the last four trades, oh damn, 128, 212, 119, 103. This is where I lost my shit and I lost my payout as well. But I thought, let me make a video so that you guys can understand how the human brain works. And always remember one thing, that when desperation kicks in, you need to have a very strong hold. You need to objectify your actions again. So instead of taking these trades on Friday, what I could have done was just thought for a second that, Sai, why do you need to take a trade? Is it really necessary to get this money today? Is it really necessary to get this payout at this particular moment? Will it be okay if I can get it 2 days later? And will it be okay if I can save my payout without risking money? Absolutely yes, right? Because Fridays are usually choppy. Fridays are not my good days. But still, I took the decision and I blew my payout. And right now, I am in 0.25% or 0.5% drawdown, right? So, you as a human, you as a trader need to tell your objectives out loud whenever you're into a losing streak, and that is how you can come back from there, right? So, I really hope that this video, is a wake up call for a lot of you guys, because this is what trading in reality is. 219, 135, 128, 132. One day you lose your shit and minus 784. You lose 3%. And that's how simple it is to lose confidence, to lose accounts, and to get back to a wrong track and ruin every single progress you have made in months and months. right? But sadly, but luckily, not sadly, I understand all these things, and right now when I make this video, I'm making it clear to you guys as well that I am going to get a payout from this account, but I will follow the process. The aim is not to get a payout, the aim is to get a good trade, and the aim is to follow the process, the follow the objectives, right? I've always said this time and again as well. Progress greater than, sorry, process greater than progress. Process is always greater than the progress. You don't follow behind the progress, you always follow behind the process, and the progress will penultimately come. So I hope this video teaches you something. This video helps you understand something, at least from my perspective, and maybe you can avoid making these mistakes in your own trading. And I wish you all the best. There's one last week, we have the NFP week at the April end, and May 2nd, yes, we have the NFP. So the new month will be starting with a bang, but I will tell you guys to stay very, very careful next week, because there are a lot of holidays from starting till the end. So just stay careful and have a great month end ahead. And I wish you all a great May ahead as well. You will keep hearing from me on this account in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.